Welcome everybody. It is the 5th of January. Happy New Year to everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Snacks. Today, I'm not going to eat it, but a tomato from the garden, real tangible asset, a lot of work, and so makes a person very happy, and you can eat it, so it's nutritious. So I'm just saying this because of what I want to talk about today is basically about where we might be in this market cycle. And so yeah, let's have a quick look at the market in general. If we go to coin Gecko, you can see we just had a massive crash today. Rumors are there might be a new variant that they found, I think in France, of the virus, and I guess just more upheaval generally. So, for example, Kazakhstan, they just basically took over, the people took over the government. So that causes maybe some instability, even though it's not really a economically important country. But there's a lot of upheaval and riots in many places in the world, so that definitely causes some destabilization of the markets. But yeah, in general, we have a nice dip. Everything is in the red. And yeah, so some are talking that it is a major support level. So Bitcoin might be doing good if it holds. If not, we may go quite a bit lower. I don't know. I'm not going to predict. So you might want to see that in other channels. There's good analysis out there. But anyways, we are in a major support level right now. I think it will go back. I think it's just temporarily this dip, and we will jump right back because still the sentiment is very, very bullish. And I think that's something we should not forget. Unless you are a day trader, you always want to think about zooming out and not get too involved and too emotional about a massive dip like this. Of course, if you trade this and if you know, you make a lot of money, but do you? I'm not able to predict these things, and so I don't even try. And the best strategy, in my opinion, and the most sane, is just long-term investing and smart investing. So yeah, how do we do this? Well, first of all, the news today is Goldman Sachs predicts Bitcoin could hit $100,000. So that is a 100% gain as of right now, or a double. And so that's very bullish. I'll link the article down below, but basically they say that it is about 20% of the store of value is now locked into Bitcoin, and it's probably only going to increase over time. So and they say it probably will make up 50% of the store of value, it will go about to $100,000 mark in the next 5 years. Now, I think it will happen way, way faster. But anyways, this is what is Goldman Sachs prediction. And if we go to Forbes, you can see that this Wall Street billionaire called Thomas Peterffy, however you pronounce his name, says that, well, first of all, Bitcoin futures could destabilize the real economy, but that it could go to $1 million, especially in the case that the dollar goes to hell. Now, he is a billionaire, and if you have billions of dollars, you probably have some ideas about hedging against a possible inflation or crash of a fiat currency like the US dollar. So his words are not just nothing, in my opinion. And so these are just two little incentives or articles that I link that you can read through that, in my opinion, are very bullish. Also, what is quite bullish is this little 3-minute video where Mr. Mackenzie, the actor, is one of the critics in amongst the famous people like Snoop Dogg and I think Katy Perry and Kardashian that are shilling and talking about cryptocurrencies and metaverses and NFTs. And he's basically a critic saying that they might have to be, or he's worrying why they're not aware or worried about maybe telling people to invest in something that might be an exit scam, a Ponzi scheme, or just not a legit cryptocurrency. So, some are positive, some are negative, some are bullish. He might be a little bit critical, which I think is smart. But in general, this talk is an incentive or a point towards the direction that we are still bullish. People like this haven't talked about crypto really 4 years ago. Haven't really talked about it that much 2 years ago. So it really has happened in the last year. And so now it's out there. I think most people know about cryptocurrencies. And so it's important to just zoom out and not get too involved in whether Kim Kardashian likes a coin or doesn't like a coin, but to think about what the real idea and values behind it are. So let me just play this real quick so you have an idea what I was looking or referring to.
Filled with almosts. Matt Damon in a glitzy $100 million ad campaign promoting cryptocurrency. Damon is not alone. Celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Steph Curry, and Tom Brady all have been paid to endorse cryptos.
What's up? I'm getting into crypto.
With FTX, you in? But as big-name celebrities hop on the crypto train, one actor is publicly repudiating the trend.
What is dangerous about cryptocurrency?
Because you're dealing in an unregulated, largely unregulated market, there's vast potential for manipulation.
Ben Mackenzie has been a staple on TV screens for almost 20 years, from starring in The OC and Gotham.
We can all agree right now to an immediate ceasefire.
Now Mackenzie has a new role, crypto critic, writing op-eds and calling out celebrities on his Twitter feed. Mackenzie stands virtually alone as a celebrity willing to publicly buck the crypto trend.
Celebrities endorse products. This has happened as long as there have been celebrities. What is different about this?
What's different about this is you are effectively endorsing a financial instrument that's unregulated. If that unregulated investment vehicle happens to be a fraud or a scam, you are now scamming your own followers. That should not sit well with you.
Mackenzie.
So yeah, there you have it. Very interesting. He puts it way better than I do. But in general, this is talk that it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. So the prices might go up, might go down. Long term, holding Bitcoin, holding cryptos, holding legit cryptocurrencies, I think will give you some value and gain some value over time. Not financial advice ever, please. Don't listen to me. I am myself very new to this, but I just share my opinion, and I think we just have to realize how can we secure our investments. And I think it's just important that you know that you have to hold the key in order to hold your crypto, in order to hold the wealth. So don't put it in any protocols, basically smart contracts, where you don't know if they're audited, you don't know if they're legit, you don't know if there's a back door that they can take your funds. You really, the most secure way is to hold your private key on a device that has never touched the internet, or print it out on a piece of paper in a secure way. Because I think we will see, and I think it's also like now celebrities are used to mislead and misguide people, and maybe getting a little bit tricked into Ponzi schemes. I don't know, it's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope everybody has a great future and a lot of money so they can help other people, their friends and families, and the poor people, and so we can have an awesome, beautiful world. I mean, that's the whole goal, I think, for at least for me. And so yeah, anyways, in general, I think we're still pretty bullish, but I think we're now in a territory where it's really hard to predict because there's so many uncertainties out there, and I don't think traditional markets will work the way they did. I think we'll see a lot of drops like this happen in the future for a certain amount of time, and I refer to cliff high because he has been very accurate for a long time with many things, and he was saying there's going to be a time where we don't know what the price of Bitcoin is, simply because all these markets are crashing. So exchanges will disappear, they'll be crashing, the US dollar will be hyperinflating, and so you just don't know what the price is. Also because so much Bitcoin is traded under the desk, and so it's really hard to know what the price is, and traditional market analysis will simply not work, because there will be a time where everybody would desperately try to get into Bitcoin or cryptos in general and get some crypto in their hands. So it will just be a time where we see continuous rises day by day by day of 10-20%. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but if you think about it, there's only so much Bitcoin ever. There's only so much Digibyte. Yeah, there's no possibility that there will be more, and so they're very scarce, and the more value and the more demand, obviously the higher the price, especially when we have an inflation going on with fiat currencies. So I think the wisest thing to do, in my opinion, is to buy some and just leave it, hold it there, and then don't really think too much about it, you know. I think that's basically it. See ya.